No, the thing that's really getting me about the libs and the libs' response specifically to Mama Tot is like I mentioned in the video that this comment is on, the piousness and the high horse, screaming at people being like, you're a Republican, you're spreading right-wing misinformation. Bro, why are you so upset at the idea that somebody might be a Republican when the person that you're voting for, Kamala Harris, just bragged on The View that she would have a Republican in her cabinet? No, really. I want you to think about that. Those of you who are on your high horse and screaming about Republican misinformation and the dangers of Republicans. Kamala Harris went on The View yesterday and said she would appoint a Republican to her cabinet. I would like to know when the last time a Republican president said, I'm going to appoint a liberal or a Democrat to my cabinet. Wait a second. I thought Republicans were a danger. But you're yelling at random people saying that they're spreading Republican talking points. And the other thing that the libs are doing that is driving me crazy is if you ever correct someone on something that they're spreading misinformation about or wrong when it comes to the government, they'll be like, it's a privilege to know about how government works. Now all of a sudden they want everyone to be experts. They're like, how dare you spread misinformation about the way appropriations bills are crafted in Congress and how they move through the Senate and how FEMA funds are allocated. Right, they should know exactly how all of that works. I think it's good for us to be more educated about how our government works always, but you can't have it both ways. You can't be yelling at people when they try to correct people on how certain things in the government works and then turn around and be yelling at people because they don't know the ins and outs of the way that FEMA is funded and how government appropriations bills work. And honestly, I'm sympathetic to a lot of the arguments that people are making about that, and I understand that people are scared about a second Trump administration, but some of the way that you liberals are acting is, again, I mean, I get that you're scared, but that doesn't give you an excuse to start acting like MAGA. It doesn't give you an excuse to act like vile people in the name of trying to protect democracy against the Republicans that Kamala Harris is bragging about putting in her cabinet. Like,